Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and if you're new here, my name is Edward Smith and welcome to my YouTube channel. And in today's video, we're going to be looking at the top 10 best 61 key MIDI controllers that you can get in 2021. So before we get into this video, if you're someone that's interested in home studio gear or home studio equipment, or you want to set up your very own home studio, this channel is for you. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button down below, click on the bell notification so that you don't miss any of my future uploads. And also a reminder that the links of all the MIDI keyboards that we're going to be looking at in today's video will be linked down below in the description. But without any further ado, let's get into this video and have a look at the top 10 best 61 key MIDI controllers that you can get in 2021, starting off with the Arturia Keylab 61 MK2. With this price point offering so many features already, Arturia steps up to the challenge not by adding more features, but by making integration so easy that you can get to writing and performing right away. Arturia provides Analog Lab, Piano V and Ableton Live Lite as a bundled suite to get your creative juices flowing faster out of the box. Arturia presents the Keylab as a near universal controller for almost any major DAW on the market. All of this wrapped in an aluminium chassis to stand up to anything you might throw at it. Moving on to the next 61 key MIDI keyboard that we're gonna have a look at that'll be great for your home studio setup, and that MIDI keyboard is the Alesis V61. If you are in the market for an easy to use 61 key MIDI controller that also has plenty of functionality and performance, then this is a great option. This model from Alesis is so easy to get started with that it is perfect for anyone that is just beginning producing their own music. On the other hand, if you're an experienced musician, then this controller still has plenty to offer you, such as 8 LED backlit pads, plenty of knobs, wheels and buttons. While it's not overly heavy or all that bulky, it is quite long. This makes it quite challenging to take along with you or to fit in a smaller audio space. Moving on to the next MIDI keyboard that we're going to have a look at, newest to the 61 key range, and that MIDI keyboard is the Novation Launchkey 61 MK2. Whether you're launching clips in Ableton Live or compromising in any other major DAW, you want streamlined, tightly integrated control over your music creation process. And that's just what you're going to get with the Novation Launchkey 61 MK2. Packing hot new features like scale and chord modes, a powerful arpeggiator, and larger velocity sensitive pads with optimized response, the Launchkey 61 MK2 is more intuitive to use than ever, and the quickest way to get your music from your head to your speakers. The next MIDI keyboard that we're going to have a look at that'll be great for your home studio is the Nektar Panorama P6. If you are in the market for a MIDI controller that has the look and feel of an electric keyboard, or you're just used to using an acoustic piano, then this might be an excellent option for you. It features fully weighted keys that also come with velocity settings, and these keys will allow you to have the best of both worlds, since they will give you the feel of a real piano but the overall control of a MIDI controller. As far as the controller aspect of this device goes, you will basically have the musical world at your fingertips. Though this is a very well designed and rugged device, its faders are not all that responsive. They can take a little bit more time to get to where you want them, but though the auto mapping certainly makes this a little bit easier. Moving on to the next MIDI keyboard that'll be great for your home studio setup, especially if you use Native Instruments, and that MIDI keyboard is the Native Instruments Komplete Kontrol S61 MK2. Drawing from their experience as a developer of virtual instruments, Native Instruments designed the Komplete Kontrol S61 MK2 to make it intuitive and versatile. And to do just that, they put 2 full color displays into the unit, along with complementary knobs and buttons that can be automat or custom assigned as you please. As expected, it integrates nicely with their own Complete Select software, which is bundled with the keyboard. Note that the S61 MK2 does not come with pads, but it comes with a semi-weighted 61 key Fatal keybed with aftertouch. But overall, if you are more of a piano player, someone that's not too focused on beat making, then this MIDI keyboard will be perfect for you. Moving on to the next MIDI keyboard, which in my opinion will be a great MIDI for you, especially if you're on a budget, and that MIDI keyboard is the Samson Carbon 61. If you're just getting started in the world of music production, then this might be a good option for you. It offers plenty of musical flexibility without confusing you too much. This is a portable controller, which makes it great for anyone that wants to work in lots of different locations. While this model doesn't have any pads, it does come with a pitch wheel, modulation wheel, and data knob. Though the lack of pads will limit your abilities a bit, these other customizable parts will still give you plenty of leeway as to how you go about creating the sound for your compositions. But overall, if you're starting out as a beginner on a budget price, this 61 MIDI keyboard will be perfect for you. The next MIDI keyboard that we're gonna have a look at that'll be great for your home studio is the M-Audio Keystation 61 MK2. While lots of MIDI controllers utilize full-size keys, they don't always quite feel right. Either they are not the correct size as advertised, or they don't have the right weight behind them. And this can make them difficult to adapt to for anyone who's used to playing acoustic pianos or electric keyboards. If that is the case for you, then it might be a good idea to check this model out. It has full-sized keys that look and feel almost exactly like a real piano. The only difference is that the keys are semi-weighted rather than fully weighted. Another feature that helps to make this an easy-to-use model is the different software products that it comes with. These different types of systems can only be used for different types of music, which only helps to increase the versatility of the controller. Moving on to the next MIDI keyboard that we're gonna have a look at, that'll be great for your home studio, especially if you're on a budget, and that MIDI keyboard is the Nektar Impact GX61. The Nektar Impact GX61 is a compact 61 key MIDI controller that provides essential functionality at a very good price point. It doesn't have much in the way of bells and whistles, but it provides what you'd expect in the price range. Full keyboard functionality with a few extras thrown in. At its core, it's a synth action keyboard with 61 full-size velocity-sensitive keys, so the keys are expected to be light and easy to use. Note that this soft playing feel may throw off users who prefer a piano-like action, but it is unreasonable to expect premium feel in this price range. Other features of this Impact GX61 include 7 MIDI assignable buttons and dedicated controls for octave switching and transpose. It is designed to pair with popular DAWs, including Cubase, Reason, Nuendo, GarageBand, Sonar, Logic, Bitwig Reaper, Studio One, and FL Studio. Nektar was able to pack all these features in without compromising portability with its small profile and lightweight. And moving on to our final MIDI keyboard of this top 10 list with every single penny for your home studio, and that MIDI keyboard is the Akai Professional MPK 261. This particular controller has semi-weighted synth-style keys that are also velocity sensitive. These keys make it much easier to control and create the exact tones that you want when you're putting together your compositions. The customizability of this controller doesn't stop with its keyboard. This model has a wide array of controls and pads so that you can customize your sound to meet your specific tastes. These controls include 16 illuminated pads and 24 assignable controls. The pads allow for the possibility of 4 possible drum banks. All told, this allows you to create 64 different sounds, making this an excellent option for live performances or DJing. Overall, for a 61 key MIDI keyboard with a ton of features, this MIDI keyboard will work for you. So that brings this video to an end of the top 10 best 61 key MIDI controllers that you can get in 2021. Just a reminder that all the links of all these MIDI keyboards are down in the description below if you do want to check them out. If you have any questions, just comment them down below. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. But other than that, if you enjoyed this video, please do give it a thumbs up, and if you loved it, subscribe down below, and I will see you for another video next time.